95% of AI initiatives are failing. That's not my opinion, that's from MIT's latest The State of AI in Business report. Despite 30 to 40 billion dollars invested, only 5% of AI proof of concepts actually go on to deliver business value. As for the rest, shiny demos, incomplete projects, and what we probably should call innovation theatre. So why is this happening? And more importantly, what can leaders do differently? Well, today I'm going to cover all of that in a short video. Firstly, I'm Sam and I have worked with many of the Fortune 500 biggest companies. And here's what I've seen. They are all creating a whole bunch of AI products. The context is always somewhat different, but you can imagine the use cases. We've got chatbots for customer service, or prediction engines, or maybe co-pilots for employees. They're all great, they look impressive, but they're all done in isolation. And that is the big problem. They're all standalone. They're done by different teams with different goals, looking to solve individual problems, often with completely different technologies. That means that over time, they are doomed to what I like to think of as the AI proof of concept graveyard. Because here's the truth, without leadership and integration, AI products don't scale. What happens is leaders are impressed by what's visible, the glossy, cool demo, but they miss what needs to happen underneath, thinking about scaling and making sure things work together systematically. Let's briefly rewind 170 years. In the Crimean War, British soldiers were dying in hospitals, but not from their wounds, but from disease. The hospitals were overcrowded, filthy and disorganised. Florence Nightingale arrives as a nurse. At first, people thought her role was just to care for the injured, but she noticed something others ignored. The problem wasn't the individual patients, it was the system. She started collecting data. She created charts, some of the earliest examples of data visualization, and she uncovered a shocking truth. Poor sanitation was killing far more soldiers than the battlefield. What did she do with that information? She fought for systematic reforms. Clean water, proper ventilation, organised wards. And the results were extraordinary. Mortality rates dropped from 40% to just 2%. The lesson here, Nightingale didn't just treat one patient or fix one ward, she redesigned a whole system of care. And because of that, she didn't just save lives in that war, she transformed modern healthcare forever. And that is the mistake that so many leaders are making with AI today. We have a chatbot here, a predictive model there, maybe some kind of automation over there. The fact is, they look good, they demo well, they might even solve an individual problem. But if they don't connect, then they can't make a systematic change. AI is just like Nightingale's hospitals. You can't just fix a problem in one corner and hope for an entire transformation. You need leaders who can take a step back and think about the whole organisation and ask some questions. What outcomes do we really want? How do initiatives work together? And how do we build trust, responsibility and clarity into the way that we scale AI? So if you are a leader in your organisation, you need to take on this challenge. Recognize that your employees, your team members, they're already using AI, whether it's creating AI products like the ones I talked about, or just using ChatGPT or Copilot in their day-to-day work. AI is not the future, it's already here, it's happening, people are doing it. So don't look for the next flashy tool. That's not your job. Your job is to set a direction. You are there to align your people, their workflows, the strategy, to make sure that they can make the use of AI to help become more effective than they ever could, but not to think about releasing individual pilots that feel disconnected and just create more disruption in the long term. If that resonates with you, I'd love it if you could comment below and tell me, what are you doing in your organization to make a difference in this way? Or where have you seen companies really think systematically about how they are using AI? Also, if you did enjoy the video, why not like the video and maybe think about subscribing to the channel? I'm sharing loads of insights about what AI means in the modern workplace. So if that's interesting to you, then I'd love it if you would subscribe. But before we go, I would like to leave you with one final thought. That is, if you've just watched this, maybe you're a team member or a leader in an organization, you're thinking about what AI will mean for that team. Well, hey, you are already on a great journey. You've made a great step. You're watching YouTube videos like this, and that shows me that you are going to make a great difference, because these new AI tools and technologies, yes, they will shape the future of many organizations and probably the world, but so will you. And I think people are going to make the biggest difference.